All right, guys. I promise you I'll post a date. I struggled through. I almost didn't post today, but I am here and I'm gonna post an IG video, and I'm gonna start over because my phone died while I tried to do it the first time. All right, so this post, like I say, is gonna be about safe places. Second time, hopefully the second time is even better. All right, so I did this little talk tonight at church about safe places, and I was like real open, and I'm gonna try to do the same with you guys. So, like, man, it's harder the second time. Like, you can't telegraph some things. You can't just, like, you can't just do it again. Oh boy, I don't know how movie stars and stuff make it, but I'm gonna put it more in a nutshell because starting over like with the same energy, that just took a lot out of me. But anyway, I'm gonna give it 100. Let's go. All right, so basically, I wanted to talk about. I've been talking about productivity basically this whole week, right? But it's hard to be productive when your mind is not free. One of the ways you feel free and relaxed is to have someone you could talk to, an outlet, a safe place. The encouragement today really is just to be a safe place for others. It's too often that, particularly in a Christian community or even just religious community, persons are held by these high standards, so much so that they're afraid to express who they really are, what they're really going through, what they're really struggling with. Don't put persons in a box. Yes, you want to hold persons to a standard. Yes, you expect certain things of them. But reality is, persons are not robots. We have struggles. But when persons fall, when persons have their weaknesses, we should be safe places for each other. No man is an island. As much as you might say, well, I have God, I don't need no one. Nah, I don't believe in that. No man is an island. We all need people to survive mentally, emotionally. We need each other. Put aside all the judgment. Stop making persons feel guilty for the experience that they're going through. You don't know why they're going through what they're going through. I mean, and this young people I'm talking to, so this should be easy. This should be straightforward. But I just want to put it out there to allow persons the freedom to express themselves. For me personally, I grew up as this spiritual person. A lot of persons expect so much of me because they seen me, preaching and stuff from I was like 16. I was always this, this positive Bible boy or whatever, right? But if you know anything about exactly, even Jesus had friends. If you know anything about the human experience, there's no one who has this straight walk and they doing well. If you see someone and they look like they don't go through nothing and they always righteous and they faking, they fronting. And the sad reality is, a lot of us we put on this face, including myself. We put on this face to try and act like we have it together. We act like we the person that persons expect us to be, and we're never really able to be our true selves. But my encouragement and what has brought me so much freedom is finding persons that will love me despite no matter whatever I tell them. That's the kind of people you need in your life. The kind of people who know the real you and they accept it. If you think you have friends, tell them the things that trouble you, the things that you're afraid to talk about, and then see how they react to you. It don't make no sense having a bunch of people around you, calling them friends, and you can't talk to them. You can't let them know what's up. They don't know the real you. Nobody knows the real you. You going through life on your own. That don't make no sense. All right? Find people that love you genuinely and I want the best for you and will be there to support you in your journey, in your ups and downs. one of my mentors, he told me, he says, the people who are for you will be there, will be for you no matter what you believe or don't believe. So if you decide, you don't want to be straight anymore, you're a guy, you decide you like guys, and you're afraid that you won't have you won't have a community anymore. Your family gonna throw you aside. Your church gonna kick you out. You need to be the friend to a friend that could tell you those kind of things. Everyone deserves love and support, no matter what they are, no matter what they decide, no matter what the life decisions they decide. They need love and support. And if you can't support someone, not support, like you don't have to like say, well, I agree with you going through, and you can hold your standards, you could hold your beliefs, but your beliefs is just what they are your beliefs. You cannot hold your friends and other persons to the same standard that you hold yourself, because you're an individual, but a part of being a good friend, and if you call yourself a Christian or you're religious of any type, part of being like like Christ, like God is someone that everyone who accepts all and who loves all. Despite the fact that you may not be in line with what the principles of a religious belief is, God still always keeps his hands open to everyone. And that's kind of spirit that Christians, religious persons, and spiritual persons should have, like an open arm of love. We need to emphasize love. A lot of times we emphasize all the standards, all the rituals, all the rules, but we have to emphasize the most important part, which is love. Never let someone run your life and walk. Yeah, definitely. You can't let people run your life. But the sad reality is, persons allow others to run their lives because they want to be accepted. They want a community, right? Most persons right now aren't who they really are. They aren't their true self. They aren't who they want to be. They are the person that they perceive would be the best, or at least manageably accepted among their community that they're part of. But I'm saying scratch all that. Be your true self. If you want to grow, if you want to change, if you feel like something is off with what you believe or who you are, then you need to explore that. The only way you could explore that is to express it. So my encouragement today is really just to be your true self first. Stop putting up this mask. Allow yourself to be open to persons who you call friends. I did that recently with some friends. I'm this Christian who I try to like not ruffle feathers, so I wouldn't talk about certain beliefs or things I don't believe in church. Like you don't want to. If people know everything about you, they probably ain't gonna like you as much. Because you see me as this Christian guy. Yeah, I'm a Christian, but I don't always believe everything. Every Christian believe. I don't always have the same kind of mindset. All of us have our little variations, but really it's about the piece that I have really in this whole situation is that I have friends who understand me. They say, hey, I understand you don't believe that, or this isn't who you are, and I'm not holding you to any standard. I accept you for who you are. So I'm going to keep this short. I'm actually going to come back. If you guys want to give some feedback, I'm going to make a live, but I'm going to save this one for a video. I hope this was a blessing for you. Find safe places, persons you could trust, who there to support you 100%. Peace.